Hmm. Wow. I didn't think I could be more in love with you, but every morning I wake up next to you, I just can't believe it. Even when you're sleeping there softly, I see you and all I can see is perfection. I love in the mornings when I can just talk, and sometimes you're awake to hear it, but sometimes I just want to tell your subconscious how I really feel. Hopefully, in there in your brain, I'm in there in your dream, making you feel loved and cherished. Because when you wake up, I won't be able to talk from my kisses being all over your face. I still think about how we met. How when I saw you, I actually just couldn't have a single other thought in my brain but to think how beautiful you were. Everything about you just amazed me. You know, even when you spoke those first words to me, I almost went blank from hearing the softness in your voice, the comforting nature of your whole being. Just made me feel like I was under a spell. And while you lay there and snore a little bit, I still can't help but to think you're perfection. No matter what you do, say, feel, that's all I'll ever think about you. I just can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Everything we've already been through, everything we've already felt. And I've never even thought for a second that I could live my life without you. Everything you do for me, I try to give it back, but I don't know how someone can replicate the feeling that you give me. And I just hope one day that you can feel the love that you make me feel. Just the way I get lost in your eyes and feel like everything's gonna be okay when you open your lips. Just the slight quiver your nose makes when you make a deep breath. The little way your earlobes move when you make a big smile. The way you giggle when I rub my hands down your back. The way that I always want to tickle you just from the look in my eyes. No one's ever made me feel this way. Except you. From the second I seen you. So I hope in your dreams you're living the wonderful fantasy that I live every day. With you in my life, I feel like I could do anything. Accomplish any task I put my mind to. You are just the support I've always needed in my life. I could never live without you, and I'll do everything forever to keep you in my life. I just sit here and fight the urge to wake you up, fight the urge to waken you so I can look into your beautiful eyes. The same ones from that first night that almost hypnotized me. And I love those eyes. You know, I feel like when you're awake and we're talking, I can't put all this into words. But when you're peaceful, just laying there, I feel like I could go on forever. You're just so perfect. I just feel so lucky that you're my person, and that I'll always be your person, and you'll always be my person. I'll always be able to run my fingertips over your soft, warm skin. I'll always be able to lay next to you in bed and go to bed with a smile every night. Even though you get a little annoyed that I steal the blankets every night, I love you. I love sleeping next to you. I love kissing you and holding you and just feeling like you're beside me. All this time, I've never felt any different about you. I've never even thought for a second that someone like you would come into my life. And I know I ramble a lot, but it's just because I feel like no matter how many times I say everything I've said, I'll never feel satisfied with what's coming out of my mouth. I'll never be able to put into words how I feel. It's a weird thing, feeling something but never being able to articulate it into words. I just love you. And I always will love you. Every time I kiss your forehead, I feel like I'm kissing a little cloud. And I still remember one of the first times we slept in the bed together. I woke up, gave my spiel, and kissed you on the forehead. Just to look down and see your little grin. I had no idea you were listening the whole time. Who knows? Maybe every morning you listen to me talk and talk and talk, but maybe those times you can hide your little grin. But maybe that's a good thing. I want you to know how much you mean to me. How much I just, to not sound weird, but praise your existence in my life. I am fighting the urge to lay back down, cuddle you for the rest of the day, not get up, not get ready, even though I know I have to, but trust me, it's a fight every day. Maybe I'll just lay down for a little bit longer. Just 2 minutes. I'll make sure I set an alarm so I'll wake up. Okay. Well, hopefully you're not awake listening to this, but I love you.